Hello, everyone. Hello, guys. I think we are now live on both Twitter and YouTube. Let me just a few moments to get it to everyone. All right. Hey, Brenties. Thanks for joining. Okay, we're now live. Perfect. Give me just one moment. Okay. Let's wait a few minutes for people to come and join the live. I posted the message on Discord, so I guess people are gonna join quickly. How are your branches? Where are you from? Where are you? So you told me you're from Canada, if I remember well, or you're staying in Canada now? I think I remember something about Canada. I'm not sure if you're in Canada now or from Canada. Let me know in the comments. So while we wait for all the people to join on the live, so what we'll be talking about today, of course, the game release, the update from this week, which came with improved levels for both um, the 150 levels existing and especially on the 51st levels, which are the ones essentials for retention and new players retention. Also, of course, the integration of monetization of the game, which will be coming in a few months, not so long from now, which will change a lot of things, obviously. Instagram account, which keeps on growing, so that's really good news because that's, let's say, one of the main ways we will use to communicate heavily on the game and attract many more players as soon as the game is ready. Of course, Tentris Coffee, which is, let's say, kind of a sub project in My Little Planet, basically and mainly used to monetize our audience on Instagram. So as we explained in the different weekly notebooks, we tried having sponsors through all summer, where we have kind of different interests, and we prefer to do it our own way. So that's why we're launching Tentris Coffee. The packaging is now ready. We validated this week. So it's all good for packaging. We'll start taking orders hopefully next week. This would be perfect. And the shipment will be on the way as soon as possible, of course. But once the website is up and running, we can already start taking orders and explaining everything about the brand, the coffee, how it's made, where it's from, and how and why we will be um, shipping it for which reason. Because obviously, a big part of the income from Dentist Coffee will go directly to our partner in Madagascar to plant more and more trees. That's the big objective. Um, so yeah, that's for Dentist Coffee. Instagram is keeping growing. Of course, it's not as big as the growth as we could see when we were between 500 and 800,000 followers. It's also always like sometimes higher growth, sometimes let's say more time consuming growth. But we keep on growing it and we keep on producing videos because that's how we will in the end communicate about the game heavily because we know and we've done it. We can reach millions of people, like literally millions of people, and that's how we plan on heavily communicating about the game. That's not the main way, the only way, of course. We'll also be communicating with KOLs for mainly on Twitter with KOLs, and this is where we're 100% focused on actually building and improving the game as much as possible right now. Um, there are 120 levels already, which are available both on Android and iOS. So these are the first basic, the foundation of the game. After that, what we will be doing is adding more and more levels, but the first focus is having the perfect, like the best possible retention on those 130, 120 levels, meaning that every new player on the game must stay for long term. And this is like in very, very small details. So we have to analyze everything in the game on the current levels available. This means like from the gameplay to animations to tree planting system and everything in between. We have to analyze it and improve it as much as possible for to see like which level are harder than others, which level are too easy, and how we can improve each one of them and everything in the gameplay. That's why we've been focusing on this first level for this week's update. But we will have a new update coming in a bit less than 2 weeks now. And this update should contain 20 new levels actually. So that's good news for all the people already in the game, which will have who will have more and more levels to play on and discover the game. This new level will also come with new elements, new animations, like lots of new stuff. The goal is to reach 300 and then 500 levels as soon as possible, because that's like, as we explained in the weekly notebook, that's how we keep players on the long term and on the long run, and also how we monetize the game, of course. And this monetization directly goes into MLC, which is the different mechanisms that we explained in the white paper. I guess you already know lots of them, obviously. Um, so yeah, that's the important step we're focusing on right now. Um, Obviously, so there has been some misunderstanding, I guess, about Tentris Coffee. People feeling like we're focusing too much on it and not on the game. That's like Tentris Coffee is like kind of a sub project from My Lovely Planet, but it's not like the main focus at the moment. It's just a way to monetize Instagram and keep planting trees, because that's like basically our big mission behind the game, of course, using the mobile game to help environment. As we explained since the beginning, this hasn't changed, and this will not change at all, of course. But yeah, Dangerous Coffee is a sub project for Instagram, and the game is the main focus, with obviously MLC. We have had a few as well questions about MLC, why it's not pumping yet, because the market is starting to pump again. We obviously understand this like answers issues people are facing. Um, it's only a matter of time, to be honest, because we've been building this game through all summer, and afterwards, right now, we continue building it and improving it, of course. Um, it's a lot of behind the scenes work. So obviously, it kind of sometimes feels like we're talking and not working, which is like definitely not the case, as you could see with the first 120 levels. They are definitely another standards from what we did with the beta version. So that's the proof, like that the team we have is the best one to produce this mobile game, and everything and lots of things are going to come together in the next month, in the coming month until February, because we'll have more and more levels coming out. Should be like around 300 levels or more by February. Um, you need also listing on other exchanges. When will that be? That's a good question, Sijas. That's a good question. It's definitely something we're working on, but obviously it's like other exchanges means more visibility and people knowing about the token. That's for sure. Um, that's something we're working on, but I would say that's focus for also when we will have more and more people onboarding the game, because one of the main elements and key elements for onboarding new exchanges is token volume. And this token volume, like transaction volume, people exchanging MLC, will come with more and more players in the game, which will impact MLC, like from monetization to token in-game integration. This is what will truly impact MLC. And with these updates, we'll have more and more volume on the token. This volume will bring, let's say, a lot more clarity for exchanges to what we can bring to them, because that's what they want. In the end of at the end of the day, they just want like volume transaction on the exchange. So we have to prove and tell them that we can bring it to them. It's like a win-win. We bring volume and they bring visibility. So that's definitely something we're working on, and we will have more and more and onboard more and more exchanges, especially centralized exchanges in 2025. That's for sure. Cannot tell you the names right now. Obviously, it will be the biggest one, I guess. We're already on MEXC and LBank, so we're now focusing on onboarding bigger exchanges, of course. But yeah, it's like step by step. So basically, first having the game ready, people onboarding the game, and MLC gaining utility and transaction volume. And once we have this, we can, like, we are more qualified, let's say, to onboard new exchanges and grow visibility about the token. Exchanges also mean easier ways for people to buy the token, because not everybody is on exchanges like NXC, that's for sure. But yeah, that's definitely on the roadmap for sure. It should be soon in 2025. Thanks for you for joining, by the way, Zidjas. I don't know if we have any more questions for this week. So yeah, if you guys have other questions, let me know in the chat, both on YouTube and Twitter, of course. The next game update should come quite soon, actually, because we're already on November 7th, so it should come in around 10 days from now. This one should come with new levels, brand new levels, which you will be able to try, obviously. So 140 levels in total, it will be. And we will also, of course, tell you more details, give you more details about the data we have from the game update, so the last game update, because of course the goal is to improve the retention. So we'll know soon if we already have some good data from this, but not deep analysis yet. The deep analysis will come this week or soon, like early next week. So we'll tell you all about it in the Discord, of course. You can join if you want. I will let you the link to join. There you go. If you're not yet on the Discord, you can join it. So yeah, data from the game, which we are focusing on because that's how we improve and what we use to create new levels as well. And yeah, all the MLC updates which will come in the next few weeks and months. I know you guys are waiting for it, and you should be, of course. We are all waiting for it, but it's always like we have to have the right foundations in the game to before we implement MLT. Otherwise, it will just be done the wrong way, and it will not have the impact it can have. All right, guys. Unless you have any other questions, I think we can close the live for this week. It was a short one, but yeah, I guess all the main points were covered. And maybe Brain, I'll suggest you have any other questions. I can obviously take a few more minutes to answer them. Otherwise, we can close the live. We'll have the weekly notebook, of course, tomorrow, and we'll see each other for the next weekly live next Thursday. Thank you guys for joining. Thanks for the call, Gaspar. Looking forward to new levels together. Yeah, Kuhan, thank you for joining. New levels will be coming soon, in around 10 days, I guess. And yeah, we're still like, we keep pushing, we keep working hard every day on the game, on the Instagram account, producing videos, having Dangerous Coffee running also, and growing the community on Twitter, on Discord. We will have the communication, like heavy communication in the coming months, but I will, as we explained on Discord, it's just like not the right time yet because it wouldn't have the impact it can have. So that's why we're focusing first on building, and then we'll have communication, heavy communication. No worries. Thanks for joining, guys, and see you next week. Bye bye.